What's up, guys? Welcome back to yet another Dragon Blaze video. Hope everybody's doing well. We're going to be doing the investment series. I believe the game just kind of like reset it because of the merger, so I'm not going to do everything back over again. I've already did everything, so we're just going to wait till tomorrow to do all my good stuff. Since the merger kind of changes up everything, it kind of overlaps a little bit, which can be kind of a good thing, but I don't really need to constantly keep on getting stuff. I've noticed it does that. But we're going to do the investment series. It's almost time to start opening up packs for Odin, so I will be opening up quite a bit. We're going to do that off cam, of course. We're not going to do that recording. This won't take long at all, so just trying to get this out the way. It really won't take no time to do. Saving up the resources. I'll be doing a mining video soon because the merger changed up how mining works and how you gain resources and all that stuff. So see, they changed up everything. So they reset it, everything. I've already done all that, but we'll get a couple of rubies. Why not? We'll get a couple. Because I've already done everything. And I don't particularly feel like doing everything again. So, oh yeah, we'll definitely get these though. And the video won't really take that long as well. So, yeah, we'll kind of just go ahead and get some of this stuff here. I done mined. I done did everything. I done did everything I was supposed to do. So we're not really going to be doing that. Claim here. Well, hold on one second. Let's just do this real quick. The rubies is why I'm doing it. 5,000, you know, I don't want to pass up that. Go ahead and get that done real fast. And it's not a bad thing to actually do it again, because you get a whole bunch of stuff if you do it again. But yeah, we're not. I still have to do Catherine's too. We'll do hers at a certain time. But anyways, let's go get into it. We're going to get into the investment video. And who are we investing in? Well, let's find out. We're going to be doing archers. So we're in archers currently, and I believe we're almost done with archers. Yeah, yep, this would be the last one. So let us see what he does. He's an archer DPS physical. Let's see what he does. Yeah, that's what really take long to do. I said attack one enemy and increase your DEX. 7th phase, 2 stacks for 5 seconds. Will not be removed by zephyros. So that's another good thing. So increases one of your main stats, which is your DEX. And the 7th phase for 2 stacks for 5 seconds and will not be removed. So that's actually quite good. That means it's going to always hit hard no matter what, and keep that buff for as long as it's on every 5 seconds or so. You know, there's cooldown restrictions and stuff like that, I'm pretty sure, but that's not bad. His attack is a lot here. It says inflicts 5,600% skill damage on one enemy. Cooldown 16.6 seconds. Let's see why. Specialty 1 inflicts 5 times additional skill damage only for bosses. Good gracious. 5 times. That's a lot, guys. That's quite a bit of damage. 5 times. Only for bosses, but that's fine. I mean, you're going to fight a lot of bosses anyway. Wow. Specialty 2, it says increase additional boss damage by 134% and additional random damage by the same percentage and DEX by 67% for all allies. 7th phase, 5 stacks, which is quite good. He's going to allow you to hit pretty hard against Cerberus for sure, and just boss damage and bosses in general. Wow, he's like a powerhouse almost. And it says Specialty 3, cast Mark of the Wild effect on one enemy, 7th phase, 5 stacks. mark of the wild effect is increase received physical damage by 168%, which stacks 5 times. So yeah, he's a powerhouse. He's straight up powerhouse, dealing tons and tons of damage. I can imagine you investing into this guy. He's going to hit like a meteorite. He's going to deal some damage, and this is just his first ability. Secondly, it says inflicts 8,400% skill damage on one enemy, 20.4 seconds. Let's see why. Specialty 1, it says increase your ranged attack by 896%, physical attack by the same percentage, and additional boss damage by 448%. 7th phase, 5 stacks, will not be removed by Cerberus. So yeah, this archer is definitely it when it comes to like just dealing probably massive amounts of damage besides like the 4th impacts and stuff like that. But this guy is not here to joke around. He's here to get the job done for the team. He's here to deal tons of damage. I mean, he increases your ranged attack and your physical attack, which is silly. I mean, that's a lot, and that's for Cerberus, but still, like, his specialty and when I remove my Cerberus, so he's gonna do a lot of damage. He's gonna do a ton of damage for sure. Definitely worth investing in already. We're not even partly through the video yet. Specialty 2 says increased physical attack by 358% and range attack by the same percentage, and additional boss damage by 179% for all allies. 7th phase 5 stacks will not be removed by Cerberus. So yeah, he's all about just doing tons of damage, increasing everything so y'all can get the job done, taking out Cerberus, and pretty sure other bosses as well. Yeah, he's definitely gonna be kind of nutty for sure. I like to see how somebody put a lot of power into him and see what kind of damage he can do. In Specialty 3, cast a Miracle of the Wild effect on all allies. 7th phase for 18.2 seconds, which is a long time, by the way. Will not be removed by Cerberus. Miracle of the Wild effect, it says 1, increase attack speed by 10%. So having that for almost 20 seconds is a long time. That is a very, very long time to put that into perspective. So yeah, he's going to be really good if you put your time into him. And then his signature skill, upon charging 100% signature energy, Specialty 1 inflicts 20,160% skill damage on randomly enemies 5 times. So skill damage random enemy 5 times. So that's actually quite powerful. That is a ton of damage for sure, over 20k, and that's just for the first. That's a lot. 5 times on an enemy. That's quite impressive. Definitely very powerful archer here. Specialty 2, it says includes a mark of the wind, inflicting 10,000 damage for each mark. So that one's kind of interesting. I'm guessing he put marks on them at certain points, and then he allows you to deal additional damage. I'm not sure how that one works. That's quite powerful. If it all kind of combos together like that, dealing tons and tons and tons of damage, it seems what this archer really wants to do. So yeah, that's gonna hurt. And remember, when stuff stacks, it stacks. I mean, it's gonna stack up and stack up and stack up until it reaches its maximum amount of power and stacks. So it's gonna hurt. That's why I love characters when they do like stacks. It does so much damage. And then he said Specialty 3 said increase DEX by 403% and physical attack by 1,613% and single attack by the same percentage for all allies. 7th phase 5 stacks will not be removed by Cerberus. So his ultimate, his just overall setup is quite ridiculous. Actually, he's quite powerful. And if I didn't already have like 4th impacts and stuff like that, I would be throwing a lot of lots of hero cards his way. And then we're gonna come down here to mark with the Miracle of the Wind, and at the very bottom it has another effect here. It says effect 2, increase main stats by 90% and ranged attack by 358%, which makes him even better. Like, He's a powerful archer. I think probably by far the best one, other than Artemis. He's definitely, in my opinion, probably the best currently. He just does so much. It's kind of beyond belief. And then it says at the bottom here, because they leave out some text. It says specialty 5. So he has another one. It says inflicts additional blade wind volley attack on random enemies. It says inflict, I mean. So, and then it says blade wind volley effect inflicts 16,800 additional skill damage five times. So yeah, he is by far the most powerful third impact archer, bar none. Investing in him is going to be worth everything. Hunt for evil. It says conditional special skill condition for 33 seconds after using blade wind volley skill. It says specialty 1 inflicts an additional blade wind volley damage upon normal attacks, which is quite powerful. Specialty 2 increase your attack speed by 10% and your DEX by 1008% for 7th phase. 33 seconds will not be removed by Cerberus. He's just all kinds of he's just so broken in my opinion. It says passive, personal passive, increased physical attack by 840%, ranged attack by the same percentage, and additional boss damage by 420%, which is quite good. I mean, he's already broken, so I mean, all this is just icing on the cake. Specialty 1 inflicts 16,800% skill damage, additional skill damage on one enemy upon normal attacks, only for bosses. Like, wow, this dude's he's just broken. Specialty 2 inflicts 16,800% additional skill damage upon on one enemy upon normal attacks, only for bosses. Specialty 3, when using blade wind volley skill, increase your DEX by 1,008%, physical attack by 4,032%, and ranged attack by the same percentage, and additional boss damage by 2,016%. 7th phase, 5 stacks will not be removed by Cerberus. This guy is broken. And Cerberus has no chance. And it says champion of the west wind. This says Cerberus passive. So, wow, this is kind of insane. It says personal passive, increased DEX by 448%, single attack by 1,680%, ranged attack by that same percentage, and additional boss damage by 840%. Personal passive 2, increased physical attack by 1,680%, and additional random damage by 840%. Specialty 1 inflicts 44,800% additional skill damage on one enemy upon normal attacks. Jeez. Specialty 2 inflicts 44,800% additional skill damage on one enemy upon normal attack. Specialty 3, upon using blade wind volley skill, increase your DX by 2,016%, physical attack by 8,064%, and ranged attack by that same percentage, and additional boss damage by 4,032%. 7th phase, 5 stacks will not be removed by Cerberus. Specialty 4, when using blade wind volley skill, increase your DX by 806%, physical attack by 3,226%, ranged attack by that same percentage, additional boss damage by 1,613%. For all allies, 7th phase, 5 stacks will not be removed by Cerberus. So, yeah, this guy's no joke. And then, obviously, my physical attack is increased by 307%. My ranged attack is about the same. And then, my boss damage is 184% currently. And then his infinity passive, which is short, thankfully, because, man, this guy's broke. Infinity passive is a personal passive. Increase your physical attack by 165%, single attack by 189%, ranged attack by 221%, which is good. All this is icing on the cake. He's just beyond broken. So like I said before, specialty upon using mark of the wild, increase ranged attack by 269% for all allies. 7th phase, 5 stacks will not be removed by Cerberus. Type 2, Cerberus Odin passive, personal passive, increased DEX by 66%, physical attack by 308% and additional boss damage by 181%. Specialty inflicts 16,800 additional skill damage on one enemy upon normal attacks. So, as you see, I got the gold armors, yellow armor. Well, gold armors. I have to get the other ones. My jewels are done. I gotta get his accessory. But overall, this guy is broken. Just flat out broken. Just period. He does so much damage that it makes your head spin almost. So if you're definitely looking for, I mean, all the archers are quite good, but this guy, in my opinion, is on a world of its own. Like he's basically on his own planet when it comes to how much damage he does to Cerberus and to bosses and to randoms and all that stuff. So I don't really have much more to say about him. He's just by far the best third impact archer in the game, because they're not going to release any more third impacts probably, because they're just going to keep bringing out other generations. But if they do, then cool. But yeah, he's it. He's the only archer you should have. Power up all of them, of course you will. I mean, that's just how the game works. But if you want to focus on an archer, he's the one. Just period. But that's it for the video, guys. We'll be making another one starting next week, obviously, because we're done for this week. But until next time, I will see you for the next one.